Opinions Nobody Asked For, with your host, Karina Beltran.
I also get offers all the time, but it's mainly from comedians or people who go to my show.
Yeah.
Like, is this a joke? Listen, I got your back. And I'm like, no. You know?
Yeah.
I honestly wanted to, like, just throw it away. I wish it happened a long time ago so that I don't have to think about it. But I feel like even people who speak now that are like, oh, I haven't had sex in so long. It's like, I'm scared to. What's his name? The guy with the curly hair flappers. He goes up.
Josh Snyder?
Josh Snyder. He's like, I haven't had sex for so long now. It's like, I'm scared to do it again.
I don't think he's had sex.
You don't think he's had sex? I told him he was hot, and he got so uncomfortable.
Really?
He was like, what? And I'm like, no, I think you're hot. I do. I think weird shit is hot. I'm like, Josh, I think you're cute. And he was like, what? No. What did you say? And I was like, I think you're hot. I was like, you got something going for you. He was like, are you kidding with me right now? And I was like, no, I'm not.
That's
I think
funny.
you're cute. And he was so uncomfortable. I feel like it's true. He probably doesn't know what to do with a woman.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like at this point you're probably just putting too much emphasis on it. No, you're thinking about it too much. You know what I mean?
No, I think it is just like the people that I think it is just like. I think I put myself in a situation so I know like this isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, I know going into it, I'm like, that's not going to happen. So
it's like you can. There's a good metaphor for it, like when you're. I don't even know. You're intentionally making it so.
I am like self-sabotaging the shit out of myself for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I'd rather be like that because I don't see myself falling in love with somebody and then wanting to have sex with them because I don't want to remember that person. You know what I mean? I'm a heartless bitch. It's a situation. I'm so like to myself. It's not like I feel like people see me and they're probably like thinks all sorts of things. Not the case ever.
Yeah.
It's really not. But whatever. We'll see what happens. I'll talk about it maybe on the 17th. Maybe I'll get lucky. Invite Alex Getling. I'm kidding. I should stop saying his name. He's probably going to be like this bitch.
Hey, you get 10 days, Alex.
10 days from 10 days ago. No, dang. I don't know. That's crazy. We'll see what happens. Who's to say? 16. Was it great? What was it like?
It was in the back of a car. My friend actually just got a gun pulled on him. And we were like, get in the car!
That sets the
mood.
And
we all ran into the car, and then this girl I was dancing with at this party was just happened to be next to me when I got in the car. And I'm like, that was pretty cool, huh? You see that? No, but that was just high school. My group of friends.
So it wasn't your
My group
car.
of friends were pieces of shit. Fucking,
I feel like you were a part of that group.
The kind of same kind of thing, you know? Mm. But it was my car. I was about to leave, and then my friend was getting fucked with by these big Tongan dudes. And I was like, well, I gotta help.
This puts me in the mood.
And then,
I'm getting fucked tonight.
And then I was like, hey, I have to go help John out. And this guy's like, oh, yeah, you think we're fucking around, dude? You think we're fucking around? And then he pulled a gun on John. And then...
in Hawaii.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around.
And then, like, as he did that, a bunch of cops, like, rolled up at this party. And we're like, fuck! And, like, my friend in the car, like, pulled up next to us. He's like, get in here! And we're like, ah! And ran in, like, get in the chopper now.
Wow.
And then I lost my virginity in front of, like, my entire class. They were all outside at this party. It was pretty gross.
Scandalous. Wow. What's the craziest place you've ever had sex?
I had sex on a roof in college. That was pretty wild.
That feels like it's, yeah, sure.
It wasn't like a roof of a building. It was like a roof.
Wait, what?
Like of a house. It was really.
You're making it seem cooler.
Not like an apartment where it was like, look at the city.
I was going to say that sounds like
we're
it.
both like balancing, trying not to fall off the roof.
Oh, on the roof is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's scandalous. You could have fell and broken.
Yeah. It was like it was the garage roof too. It wasn't even that high up. Like
you were like at the point.
We were like at the at the point. There was like a kind of a flat part at the top, and so we were like kind of downward, kind of flat, and it was a bad angle. But we did it.
Worst times to have sex.
Well, part of it was like, I bet I could have sex on this roof.
Oh my god!
And I did, and I was like, cool.
How old were you?
19 or 20 or something. This was in college.
Wow.
Yeah,
I bet I could have sex on this roof. Wow.
Yeah, it's surprisingly not as hard as you'd think.
Well, I heard beach sex is the worst.
Yeah, I've never had beach
everywhere.
sex. I'm from Hawaii. Never had beach sex, which is weird.
Sex?
It's like
I feel like you probably have. And you're not going to say anything.
It's probably like grainy. You know what I mean? I don't want a bunch
Right.
of sand on my dick.
I want my first time to go all out. Maybe I'll have beach sex my first.
That'd be the only way to make losing your virginity worse. I think.
I know, right? Beach sex with the lifeguard,
Exactly.
just while he's on duty. Listen, I got a story for you. You're not going to believe. That's insane. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Roof. When I heard roof, I thought like, wow, romantic rooftop.
Yeah,
looking over the
that's
city.
what everyone thinks. And it's like, no, it was like shingles. That
Oh
kind of
my
roof.
God. That's amazing. Wow.
How was it though?
It was awful and hard. I cramped up really bad. My ass got all scraped by the shingles because they're shingles. They're not.
Oh
It's not. You're not supposed to be up there.
You're not supposed to. Roofs are not
Like
for
for
making
anything,
love. Wow.
especially having sex. And it was like the end of the night at this party, and
Was she not having a good time?
now she was stoked. She was having sex on the roof. Also, we were both pretty happy to be up there. I think.
Do you think anyone heard? Have you ever gotten caught having sex?
I can almost guarantee my roommates saw me from inside the house, but
And you just were like, "Fuck it, roof sex."
no, it was funnier because it was like I lived in the rugby house because I was on the rugby team, and so
Oh.
it was like it was almost a frat. We didn't have frats in our school, but we had like
Yeah.
teams, and so we were like the rowdiest of the student athletes.
The rugby squad. Wow.
And yeah, we had some fucking gross times in that house.